prevent dandruff.
Oh, beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain, for purple mountains, majesty above the fruited plain. America, America.
When you have it your way, it just tastes better.
For 27 years, I've vent peanuts, see? To my pal Tony says, this Coors Light, they frost through it, right? It's icy cold. So I says, I thought everyone drinks it because of all the peanuts I toss. See, I could hit a guy 8 rows up just by hearing the sound of his voice. It was my thing. But with Coors Light, I don't need a thing. Except maybe a towel. Coors Light! Coors Light!
Tonight on ESPN Classic, at 7, find out what classic game you voted for on Classic Click and Pick. Then at 9, it's the 1986 U.S. Open on Sunday Drives. Tonight, only on ESPN Classic.
This is ESPN Classic.
Look at this now as they stare. Muhammad Ali beginning to talk to George Foreman. They're really putting the stare on each other. George Foreman has that serious look. Ali definitely talking to him. Look at the stare on George Foreman. Look at Ali give him the word. So the stage is set. We're just about ready to begin. Round 1, the heavyweight championship of the world at stake. There can be no more pure form of sport than a heavyweight championship fight when two individuals, finely tuned athletes, climb into the ring. This time, the championship is at stake, and $5 million will be paid to both fighters. Ali ready, Foreman ready. We're waiting for the opening bell. The enthusiasm begins to mount here. One thing we want to look out for is just how fast this man, George Foreman, will open. As we mentioned, in his past several fights, he hasn't gone in the past 4 years beyond 2 rounds in any fight. Can Ali dance and stay away from him? Is George Foreman's thundering punches going to be too much for him? Is the left hook that is so devastating, the tremendous left hook, going to stop Ali? Here we go, Ali quickly across the round. Round 1, Ali bouncing around, shifting left for right. George moves slow. Ali gets the first punch in, a light right hand taken on the forehead by George Foreman, the champion. Foreman moving slow, trying to stalk his man. Ali looks like he's ready to go here. He's not staying away. He's going after his man. Foreman comes in. Foreman a bit cautious in the first round, looking to drop that left hook. Foreman stalks his man to the far corner. There's that left uppercut and jab to the body of Muhammad Ali. Ali tries to hang on to the head of George Foreman. Foreman dances now. Moves Ali with a right hand lead again. Has Foreman slightly confused with that right hand lead, which I haven't seen too many times before. Ali certainly dancing, slipping punches, sliding around both ways. Foreman's idea is to back him off into the corner, and when they get tight, to wail away with that vicious hook to the body of Muhammad Ali. Ali lashes out with a light left. A straight right hand. Forehead of George Foreman. George Foreman again takes a light left inside as he tries to work to the body of Muhammad Ali. That's Ali on your right. Foreman on the left. A wild left hand thrown by George Foreman. Taken on the side of the head of Ali. The pace is tremendous in round 1. George Foreman with his face to you. Ali to the left. Ali tries to tie him up. He's leaning on Foreman. Foreman with a vicious uppercut. Misses. Ticketed for the head of Ali. Ali stands back. Ties his man up. Leans on the rope. Tells him. Whispers in his ear. Taunting him. So far, Ali looks pretty impressive in round 1. There's Foreman. Throws a light glancing blow. Ticketed for the head of Ali, but goes over the shoulder of Muhammad Ali. Ali shifts right. Bounces left. Takes the light left on the side of the head. Wild left hand thrown on the side of the head of Muhammad Ali. Look at the referee, Zach Clayton, having his problems. 1 minute left in round number 1. The heavyweight championship between Muhammad Ali and George Foreman, live via satellite, direct from Zaire, Africa. That punch did no damage. That one did. 2 wild right hands taken on the side of the head of Muhammad Ali. Ali continues to try to tie his man up. Zach Clayton separates him. Wild left hand, vicious hook. There's a real strong right hand just underneath the heart. And Muhammad Ali is taking some punishment now. About 25 seconds left in the round. Ali fakes left, throws the straight right hand. That right hand lead has George Foreman slightly confused, but a straight left jab thrown by Foreman has Ali in the corner. Ali dances back, hangs on. What a tremendous pace in round number 1. The hook to the body of Muhammad Ali. Zach Clayton, the referee, separates them. About 8 seconds left in the round. Round 1. Foreman and Ali ending round 1.
Round for Ali.
Now it's pretty even because he hit him some pretty good shots in there also. I'd say about 2 or 3 good shots in the face, but George landed body shots also.
So you'd call that one even?
Here we go, round number 2 to determine Ali. Get off his stool in between rounds. George Foreman sat down all the way. Ali with a back up against the rope. He's talking to Foreman still. Ali tries to tie him up. No real damage done in that exchange at all by either fighter. Round 2 just underway. That wild left hand that George Foreman throws is trying to get to Ali. I can't see any puffiness over the right eye of George Foreman at this point, although Ali has hit him on the button. Ali is definitely headhunting with his right hand lead. A good right hand taken on the left side of the jaw by Muhammad Ali, and there's those vicious hooks to the midsection of Ali. Ali has a tremendous strength through the midsection. George Foreman is headhunting himself. Ali tries to hang on. The pace not quite what it was in round 1. Ali backs up, leans out, takes advantage of the reach. Foreman tries to work the body. Neither one of those punches did any damage. None of those punches are doing any damage at all. None, absolutely none. There's a light flicking left hand to the face of George Foreman. Foreman pushing the head back of Ali, and Ali hangs on. This hanging on tactic is important for Muhammad Ali, who must take a breather now and then. Left hand, light left, taken on the chin of Ali. That wild left hand is not scoring. It's not getting through. Left jab right in the button, thrown by Ali. Another left jab. Ali showing his slipping speed as Foreman continues to wail at the body of Muhammad Ali. Another left hand on the right eye of George Foreman, the right eye that was cut in training. Still cannot see if it's puffy at all. George Foreman continues to stalk Ali. Tries to get through with a straight left jab, an improved left jab. There's a vicious, awkward, but very powerful hooks with both hands. Left hooks and what would really be a right cross is a hook for George Foreman. Misses the left hand. Ali inviting him to punch. Shows him the tremendous Ali slipping of punches as he twists the body to the side. Ali backs up and jabs as he backs up. About 45 seconds left in round 2. An even fight to this point. Pace is definitely slowed down in round 2. Oh, a great left hand, an over and under combination, left hand and then the right on the jaw, taken by the champion George Foreman. There's the left hand in the eye of Foreman. Ali scoring some punches here. These punches are not hurting him that he's taking on the side of the head. 30 seconds left in round 2. Look at Ali, continues to talk and talk. Definitely serious, tremendous combination by Muhammad Ali. The left hand and then that straight right to the jaw. He's trying to do the damage with the left jab, a lightning flicking left to the right eye of George Foreman. 10 seconds left in round number 2. Now he's pulling what he did against Joe Frazer, shaking his head. No, no, he says. The left hand gets through again. There's the bell, ending round
2. An incredible round. What did you make of that, Joe Frazer?
I still said the round was close, very close round. Because, hell, what you're doing, there are people looking at the fight about him doing it. But George is banging that body shot.
He's hurt in that body. And otherwise, you shouldn't stay on that rope.
Do you think Ali is making a mistake tactically then every time he does that?
He's staying there. He needs to move. He don't need to stay on that rope.
He did that with you in the first fight with you at Madison Square Garden. He stayed on the rope and you hit him a lot.
He don't move or cut George. George will walk him down. He need to move. He only stayed on that rope. For what reason on the rope?
Jim Brown.
Muhammad Ali is punishing George Foreman even though he is on the rope. He is getting some tremendous blows in, and at some point that can tell on Foreman.
Is Foreman vulnerable to the blows Ali's been striking, do you think?
I would say, well, yeah, that's no.
We were able to observe a little bit of puffiness under the left eye of George Foreman, the left eye, not the right eye. Oh, what a combination landed by Ali to the face of George Foreman. Round 3 just underway. Very even fight. I would have to score round 2 slightly in favor of Muhammad Ali. There's the left flicking in the face of George Foreman. George Foreman backing Ali to the ropes. There's the vicious left hook to the body. Misses the left again, the right to the body. Thrown by George Foreman. Ali is getting away with hanging on to the head of Foreman. Foreman will push and try to set up his punch. Watch him push. There's the right hand. When he pushes, he tries to do it off of that. That's his secret. Continues to work downstairs on Muhammad Ali. Round 3, very close. Heavyweight championship fight. Ali on the left. Foreman misses the right hand. Ali scores with his own right. Foreman setting him up against the rope. What a vicious, fast combination by Ali. Ali definitely showing the hand speed in this fight. There's the chant. Ali Boumbaye. That means Ali, kill him. In the sporting sense, of course. Ali making Foreman look a bit awkward. That punch did no damage again. Ticketed to the head of Muhammad Ali. But that punch did. Look at him whispering in the ear of Foreman. Why he continues to taunt him. Ali super confident. Foreman looks unusually slow with his hands. But look at this now. All of a sudden he opens up. 4 punches downstairs on Ali. Ali, of course, has protection around that area he was being hit by. Ali showing the ability to punch inside against George Foreman. Now the fighters move across the ring. A right hand lead by Foreman this time. Another right hand. A good right hand taken on the left side of the cheek, on the jaw of Muhammad Ali. That was the best punch so far for George Foreman. I don't know if you saw it, but it did spin the head around of Muhammad Ali. Have to say the heaviest punch so far was definitely landed by Foreman in that exchange. Ali trying to hang on. Might have been just stunned by that blow. Vicious right hand goes whistling by the nose of Ali. Ali continues to talk to George Foreman. Continues to talk, continues to taunt. 30 seconds left in round number 3. Foreman looking for his opening to unload that left hand underneath the heart of Ali and drop the right. There he goes with the right, but it just didn't land that time. Very even fight. 10 seconds left now in round 3. Ali showing his combination. The hand speed, left, right, left combination to the head of Foreman. Foreman again takes the right hand, right on the left side of the head. The bell ends round 3.
Did it look there? Did it? Let's look at that again. We've got a slow motion coming up. We've got a slow motion coming up again.
I would say George is rushing himself too much. He needs to take his time, watch what he's doing. And as time go by, this would tell on him. And I feel like this would tell because he's not really calming himself. He's not being calm.
Well, anyway, there, that fight, would you say that round went, in fact, to Muhammad Ali?
I would say, yeah, that's his round.
That round went to Muhammad Ali. John Daly, the man behind the fight, is here. We'll ask him in the next round.
Here we go, round 4. Muhammad Ali looks to be the fresher of the two at this point. This is the furthest that George Foreman has gone in a fight since 1972. He's in the 4th round against Muhammad Ali, the dancing master with tremendous hand speed. The left hand scores again. Foreman looking for the opportunity. Has a tremendous look of determination. Staggered! Foreman staggered! Definitely! Right on the button! Right on the jaw of George Foreman. That's probably the hardest Foreman has been hit since Gregorio Peralta opened his eye in the first fight. Another right hand taken on the left side of the head of George Foreman. Foreman's face beginning to show signs of puffiness around the right eye, but below the right eye. Wild right hand thrown by Foreman. Misses the intended target, the jaw of Ali. Foreman tries to score. Ali ties him up in tight. Zach Clayton doing the job separating the fighters. Ali rifles a right to the head of Foreman. Foreman tied up. Ali is getting away with it, tying his man up. There's Ali facing him. Foreman, the strength in his back, you can see as he tries to work downstairs on Ali. Ali hanging on and continues to get away with it. Ali looks a bit concerned, but what would you expect in there against George Foreman? Foreman not scoring these punches at all. Light pouring punches, unusual for George Foreman. Maybe the heat is getting to George Foreman, as his leg at that point looked a bit on the rubbery side. Ali scores a light combination there, but no serious damage done. Both fighters beginning to show signs of a little bit of tiring now. And you have to expect it with the temperatures close to 80 here in Zaire, Africa. Neither one of those punches were damaging to the body of Ali. George Foreman's legs look almost weary now. Does not look strong in the legs to me at all. Right hand missed. The second one just clipped Ali in the back of the head. Muhammad Ali with that straight left hand. Now the left hook trying to catch the right eye of George Foreman, no doubt about it. Ali hanging on behind the head. Foreman hasn't been able to push Ali off and set him up. Misses the right hand. Ali is definitely confusing him. 30 seconds left in round 4. Foreman continues to come on. Ali backs up. Not as much certainly as we expected. Ali hanging tough, not coming in and moving out. Left hand misses, goes over the shoulder of Ali, and again Ali hangs on. Zach Clayton, the referee, separates the two fighters. There's the vicious left. No real serious damage done. Ali is getting his hand up. The wild left by the jaw of Ali. Look at Foreman's face. He does look tired. He doesn't have the bounce in his legs. Misses again. The bell ends round 4.
These hands have been trusted with many a small head.
Come on in.
Arthritis will not change that.
Who's the big boy?
Presenting Tylenol Arthritis Extended Relief. It lasts up to twice as long as regular aspirin without irritating your stomach, so you're in very good hands.
You know, you're a lot better in the barber chair than your dad was.
Tylenol Arthritis. Take comfort in our strength.
It's like glue on the corners and it's hung in tight. It's got a rag top and a contour hood. She goes up, up, and she's rocking. Let's go!
The 1999 Mazda Miata. Set it free, and it'll return the favor.
Just in time for Mother's Day, Zales has a great selection of diamonds for just $99. So you can show her that you only want what's best for her, too. At Zales stores nationwide. Or shop online at Zales.com.
I want to like Rebecca, I really do. But she thinks Miller Lite tastes great because it's smooth.
And Rick thinks it's because of the choice hops.
And even if we could get past that, we'd still argue over whose work sells the most sports magazines.
Okay, in-depth analysis of the nickel defense or fishnet bikinis. You decide.
Look, Rebecca, guys buy sports magazines for great sports writing.
Oh, great. So I guess we'll be seeing that Rick Riley sports writing calendar any day now.
Oh, man.
Miller Lite, the great taste of a true Pilsner beer.
Oh, beautiful, for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain, for purple mountains, majesty, above the fruited plain. America, America.
When you have it your way, it just tastes better.
For 20 points, can you name the greatest, grooviest, swingingest 70s sports quiz show ever?
Would you like to try a guess?
Don't even ask us that.
Every weeknight from 7 to 8, ESPN Classic has got all the right answers. It's Sports Challenge. See the hippest, most happening athletes as they compete in the ultimate contest of mental conquest. If you've got a need for knowledge, check the facts on Sports Challenge. Every weeknight from 7 to 8, only on ESPN Classic. Are you old school?
This is ESPN Classic.
Here we go. The bell sounds. Round number 5. Ali stood through part of the round as he allows Foreman to back him up. Foreman scored a pretty good right hand that time to the body of Muhammad Ali. Ali's face showing no signs of being hit at all as he takes a light left hand. This is a straight left hand thrown by Ali. Face of Foreman beginning to look marked. No cuts, nobody's been down. We're in round 5. Foreman definitely has a puffy right eye. Straight left hand taken by Foreman. Ali continues to talk to him. Foreman trying to back Ali up and really throws the right hand in the body of Muhammad Ali. Doesn't seem to bother Ali as Ali stands on his toes, works downstairs, goes downstairs. Good left hook by Ali, good left hook by Foreman. Again, the right hand of Ali is going to the left side of the face of Foreman as the infighting is really better for Muhammad Ali upstairs anyway.
Careful, careful, careful.
Here's some real good shots to the body thrown by Foreman. Foreman on the left of your screen, Ali on the right. Ali leans up against the ropes. Right hand taken on the gloves by Ali. There's a real wild right hand taken in the back of the head of Ali. Foreman with a wild right again. Ali looks like he's trying to rest in this round. His punches are not doing any damage though. Vicious right thrown to the body of Ali. Wild right misses the head of Ali. The left taken on the glove of Ali, the right glove. Foreman pouring. Foreman trying to set him up to the body. Ali does look tired now. Foreman seems to be coming back with more steam. Scores with a light right hand. 1 minute left in round 5. This is George Foreman's round all the way. Ali, this is a cruising round for him. Foreman wailing away, and Ali says, "Is that your best one?" Foreman just working the body, hasn't hit Ali except once to the face. Neither fighter has been down. Ali picks it up a little bit, about 40 seconds left in round number 5. Good twist left, the combination by Ali lands on the head of Foreman. Foreman with that right. Ali scores a good pass, a good right, backs up Foreman. Backs him up in his back. Foreman staggers. Foreman tries to look. Ali scores to the right. Foreman gets back to the left. Foreman hit again. Foreman has been hit 3 or 4 times. Misses a wild left hand. Ali showing tremendous strength. There's the ball, ending round 5. By far the best round of the fight. We'll have a replay.
How did you read that one, Jim? I didn't understand.
Ali is unbelievable. I thought he was hurt. I thought his body was hurt. And he came back. He hit Foreman with everything, and he winked at me.
Watch the slow-mo now. Ali
Yes, there's no doubt about it. He winked right over here to this corner. And there we're seeing the slow-mo again. There you see Ali on the ropes as he was for most of that round, I must say I don't understand those tactics, Joe, of staying on the ropes and letting him hit him.
Well, what he's doing, he's using the old pro skill on George. And, George falling for it. George, you remember when I fought him in 70?
Here we go with round number 6. There was some confusion in between rounds as officials in attendance are tightening up the ropes to prevent Ali from leaning back. And Angelo Dundee, the trainer of Ali, came racing across the ring and really did some yelling. They're still screaming back and forth about the ropes, whether they want them tight or loose. Zach Clayton separates the two fighters. Ali goes headhunting again. Oh, great left hand taken on the face of George Foreman. Ali scored 3 in a row that time. Foreman's right eye looking to be closed. Ali has tremendous look of confidence on that face. These punches are landing, bouncing off the eye of the heavyweight champion of the world, George Foreman. Foreman has his work cut out for him. Ali gets a hand from the tremendous crowd here at 20th of May Stadium. Now Ali backs up against the ropes, takes a low blow, not intended by George Foreman. Light left on the break by Ali. Foreman has no steam in any of those punches, and you don't need me to tell you that. Ali leans on him. Ali sits back on the ropes and tells Foreman to come in. Foreman looks like, well, a bit arm weary until that right hand is trying to set Ali up. Ali doing exactly what he's actually not supposed to do, leaning up against the ropes and taking the punches of the heavy-hitting George Foreman. Foreman doesn't really look to have that tremendous punch anymore, but I'm sure that when he gets a little respite here, as they're cruising a little bit now in round 6, that he'll be able to deliver the thundering, booming, rifling shots that he's capable of delivering at any time. A minute left in round 6. Muhammad is allowing Foreman to come in on him, inviting him in and counter-punching, inviting him in, talking to him. Angelo Dundee screaming from the corner, Ali, get off those ropes. But Ali continues to talk to Foreman. Straight left hand on the chin of George Foreman. Foreman paws in. He's looking for room to unload that right hand. 30 seconds left in the round. Now Ali squares away. Watch him box. He loves to put on combinations in the last few seconds of the round. Right hand misses. That right hand scored by Ali. Look at these combinations that Ali lands. The speed of Ali to this point has outclassed the strength and booming punches of Foreman. Neither fighter has been down. Round 6. Second man in the history of the heavyweight ranks to regain his title, and he looks impressive to this point.
Looking fantastic right now. He's laying on the ropes. Everyone's saying get off the rope, but I think he's resting. He knows that Foreman is basically spent. I think he's going to try to take it as far as he can and then try to knock him out.
Do you think Foreman is in that bad a shape?
No, I think he's fighting foolish. I don't think he's in bad shape. He's fighting real foolish, and he got that experience. I made a statement earlier that anything can happen. This man got experience, this man got a youth. It's all depends how you've been trained for him. And he's fighting smart, real smart.
Yes, I'd hate to predict any fight, but my goodness, those people who said Foreman would win in a flash have certainly been proved wrong. Those people who said...
Here we go, round number 7, and the fighters can't wait to get at each other. As this time, Big Foreman comes stalking across the ring, delivering some light hooks to the body of Ali that certainly are doing no problems or causing any problems to Muhammad Ali. Ali spins him around out of the corner now. Ali is definitely in command as far as the movement in the ring is concerned. Foreman looking for the opportunity to unload. It's the left hand again in the face of Foreman. Definitely Ali is scoring more punches than George Foreman. The punches to the body of Ali are not hurting him. They're not taking a toll. The man is in tremendous physical condition in that part of his body. Of course, George Foreman tries to work again inside on Ali. Ali pushes his hand away. Again, Ali ties up George Foreman. Foreman doesn't look to have that good bounce in his leg anymore. But of course, Foreman being the one-punch artist that he is, who knows what might happen as the rounds continue. We're in round number 7, midway through. Straight left and a good right hand taken on the side of the head. The tactic by Ali is to jab with the left, throw the right hand, and hang on. George Foreman, of course, famous for his booming punches. Foreman continues to come in on Ali. He wants Ali bad. It's just a matter of trying to set him up to deliver the real heavy blow. Ali rifles into the right hand. face is not marked. George Foreman gets in a pretty good left to the body that time, underneath the ribcage of Muhammad Ali. Punch was hard to see on television, but he did score a pretty good punch inside. Ali doing what he did to some smaller men, leaning on George Foreman. There's a good right uppercut thrown by Foreman. Best punch he's thrown in a couple of rounds. Ali hangs on. Both fighters beginning to show signs of being tired. 30 seconds left in this round 7. Very even fight. Hard to tell exactly who would be out in front. Perhaps by a point, maybe 2, one way or the other. Looks like Ali could be out in front with the punches that he's scoring to the head of Foreman. Foreman tries to score some punches. Definitely showing some fatigue in the waning seconds in round 7. Ali continues to talk. Foreman tries to deliver some shots to the body. The bell sounds, ending round 7.
Jim Brown.
This nigga Muhammad Ali is unreal. He seems to have the whole fight in control. George Foreman seems to have nothing left at this time. Ali seems to be waiting, as I said earlier, and I think that he knows that he has control.
And now we have reached a point where George Foreman's only had one fight this long since February 1970. Only one fight this long since then. What would you say the position is on points at the moment, Joe Frazer?
I would say right now that my man is in the lead. I got a feeling that George's not going to make it, from the looks of it.
Now tell me, the one thing that people obviously all around the world will be cheering for one or the other, but do you think Foreman's got a killer punch? If he lands one punch, can he save it?
Well, I would say, yeah, if it lands on the target, any man can take a punch out, can take you out with one punch. But George is fighting foolish.
Here we go, the bell sounds, round number 8, and an even fight here, live via satellite, a video techniques presentation worldwide. Ali working to the head of George Foreman. Ali scores again with a light left hand. At that time, a straight left bounces the head back of Foreman. A quick, short jab with a right hand bounces the head around of Foreman. Foreman looking to deliver the real heavy blows. Now he's bouncing better. Almost falls out of the ring. Ali left that punch, twisted his body to the side, and the left hand went kind of over the shoulder. Ali bends him over. Zach Clayton right on the spot, the referee, chairman of the Pennsylvania State Boxing Commission. Ali, it seems to be, well, kind of going the way he wants. He's not dancing as much as we thought, but he seems able to control him. Now, it's a pretty good heavy right hand taken on the left side of the cheek by Ali. Good right hand thrown by Foreman that time. Again, for Foreman, it seems to be 1 or 2, maybe 3 good punches. That punch taken on the gloves, that one slips by the left ear, tries to go with that right uppercut that felled Kenny Norton. The left hand again thrown out by Foreman. Both fighters now very much more fatigued than they were a round or so ago. The heat is pretty high here, around 80 degrees. The humidity is probably 85 to 90. At age 32, Muhammad Ali is bouncing around pretty good for the 24-year-old Foreman, hanging pretty tough in there. Again, I caution you to look for the one punch that George Foreman can deliver at any time. This man is devastating, to say the least. These punches are not at this particular time. Tried to pull a sneaky right hand on Ali. Ali hanging on, getting away with it. Getting away with it. The left hand taken on the side of Ali's cheek. The left hook again on the side of the gloves. Right hand by Foreman was not effective. The right uppercut did bounce the head a little bit. His punches will not hurt Ali. Ali just takes him, protecting his face at all times, does Ali. Foreman throwing more punches now. Maybe this could be the tactic of Ali, to let the man punch himself out. 30 seconds left in round 8. Very even fight. Ali, a sneaky right hand. Another sneaky right hand. This time he works over the shoulder of Foreman. It's the combination. an incredible scene. The place is going wild. Muhammad Ali has won. Muhammad Ali has won by a knockdown. By a knockdown. The thing they said was impossible, he's done. What he predicted to me in Deer Lake, he has done absolutely and exactly. Here comes the replay. The scenes in the ring are incredible. Jim, here it is. The greatest fight of his life. Watch it now. Watch it closely there. He'd been taking it easy, and then suddenly the moment came. Suddenly the moment came. Watch it. And that was no phantom. That was no phantom punch. That was no phantom punch. And he's down and out.
Definitely was not a phantom punch.
However many times you look at that, it's the clearest punch you could see. George Foreman down on the floor. No phantom punch. A punch of real power. He softened his man up. They said Ali didn't have a killer punch. Well, that was it. But my God, he softened his man up. And over there,
magic of
Bob.
Oh, Muhammad.
Bob Sheridan is trying in the ring to get to Ali. But he's not succeeding at the moment. There you see the pandemonium. There you see the pandemonium. One of the greatest fights of all time. There you see those are the Zaire version of hard hats there, trying somehow to protect the two fighters.
Angelo Dundee predicted it. Angelo said he would knock him out.
Angelo came over here and waved to Jim and I. He put his thumb up as if to say, this was exactly what I predicted.
Well, I must make one point. Muhammad Ali had been waving at me, winking at me all night because he knew I thought that George Foreman would knock him out, and he is a friend of mine, so he was saying to me after every round, look at me, big fella, because I'm doing it. Fantastic.
Fantastic performance. There you see the scene in the ring. I can't see much hope of Bob getting a very deep, coherent interview at this moment. I don't think we're going to be able to talk to Muhammad Ali in depth at the moment. But there you see the scene. The whole place is going wild. The people right at the back of the auditorium, they're on their feet too. Or on their feet, is it plural or foot? They're on their feet. They're not on their feet. They're on their feet or their foot. And there you see.
There's one thing about this.
Look at that face. Look at that face. A man who can scarcely believe what has happened to him. Who can scarcely believe what has happened to him. George Foreman, the man who was invincible. George Foreman, the man who was totally invincible. Muhammad Ali is certainly suffering worse punishment in the middle of that ring at the moment. Worse punishment in the middle of that ring than he ever got from George Foreman. And there's George Foreman. Look at that. His head is fallen. He's really, really an injured man. And the man they said that could only float like a butterfly but not sting like a bee has really stung. George Foreman, the beaten champion. What a moment of tragedy this is. He left here. There he goes. No one in the auditorium paying really any attention to him as he goes. As Muhammad Ali knows from that first fight against Joe Frazer, people are only interested in winners. Look at that sad, dejected head. Look at the people around him, 3 or 4 people maybe. Nobody wants to mob a beaten champion. The whole of boxing history has been turned upside down. That lonely figure going into the dressing room was not Muhammad Ali, but George Foreman. The greatest of all time, and I think everybody out there watching now will say that you've proved it tonight.
Who was bearing me up, too powerful, too strong. I proved that Allah is God. Elijah Muhammad is a messenger, and I have faith in them. And regardless of the world and the pressure, I made it an easy night because Allah has power over all things. And if you believe in him, nothing, even George Foreman, will look like a baby. It wasn't a close fight, was it?
No, it wasn't a close fight.
No. Was it close before I knocked him out? No. You sucker. Wait. Is this on close? You tell. Is it live?
Right now.
Everybody stop talking now. Attention. I told you, all of my critics, I told you all that I was the greatest of all time when I beat Sonny Liston. I told you today, I'm still the greatest of all time. Never again defeat me. Never again say that I'm going to be defeated. Never again make me the underdog until I'm about 50 years old. Right. Then
of athletes who have agents and managers and lawyers and everyone else representing them. But Ali was very, very accessible, even when he was the greatest fighter in the world, even when he was the most famous athlete in the world and one of the 2 or 3 most famous people in the world. For instance, the morning of the fight against Frazer, which was a morning fight in Manila, at about 6 o'clock in the morning, Ali invited a few of us to his room to watch old fights with him. And for about 2 or 3 hours, from about 6 o'clock in the morning till 8 o'clock in the morning, we just sat with him and watched his old fights, fights that he won, fights that would have put him in the proper mental frame to go in against Frazer. It's very hard to imagine athletes today. They're so aloof from the media. They're aloof from their fans. Not Ali. Ali loved the attention. He loved people around him.
What you have in Manila are 2 fighters who were absolutely, by every yardstick, among the greatest fighters in boxing history. Joe Frazer, with his tremendous left hook, his toughness, his courage, his ability to take a punch, was a truly great fighter. This 3rd fight, when the title was at stake, this was the fight.
Here comes the champion of the world, Muhammad Ali. He's on his way into the ring now.
The government and people of the Republic of the Philippines proudly present the Thriller in Manila. Introducing, in the blue corner, weighing 215.5 pounds, wearing light blue trunks with white stripes, from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, USA, the challenger and former heavyweight champion of the world, Joe Frazer. Judges, Colonel Alfredo Piazon and Larry Nadayag. Referee, Sonny Padilla Jr. 15 rounds for the heavyweight championship of the world.
Frazer's smiling as Ali talks to him. It's 15 rounds. The ring is 21 by 21, a rather large ring.
Which is beneficial for Ali.
And which should help the champion. It's 15 rounds, and here is round 1. Staying low to get away from that jab.
trying to work the body. Frazer keeps smiling as he corners Ali to the rope. Ali beats him to the punch. The referee call is Padilla. Ali apparently doesn't want to get trapped on the rope. A minute to go in round one. Ali holding behind the neck there. I'm going to ask Flip Wilson what he thought of that round. Flip?
I think that was a sensational round, and I'm pretty sure that this would not go 15 rounds. That's my sincere opinion. What do you think, Hugh?
Well, I think, as I said, I think that Ali realizes he's got to come out and try to really do something in the first 5 rounds. And that round proved it. He's going at Joe. He's not sitting back and playing around.
Not at all.
Tell him I don't have a monitor, will you?
After 1999, there will not be any more sports in this century. So be sure you get the best of it. Call for ESPN the Magazine now, and you'll also get a free ESPN the Magazine polo shirt. ESPN the Magazine is big, bigger in size, with unbelievable photos, game faces, and faces of the game you'll never see anywhere else. Interviews that'll surprise you, plus inside information, insights, provocative player profiles, and your favorite ESPN personalities in every issue. Subscribe now. Get 26 issues, a year's worth for just $1 an issue. $1 an issue. That's 66% off the newsstand price. And better yet, you'll get this Hunter Green ESPN the Magazine polo shirt free with your paid subscription. It's 100% cotton with the ESPN the Magazine logo embroidered on the front. In '99, don't look back, because ESPN the Magazine is mostly about what happens next, with previews, predictions, and amazing access to places you've never been before. Before you know it, this century is going to end. So make sure to capture every great sports moment we have left. Call now for a full year of ESPN the Magazine and your free official ESPN the Magazine polo shirt. 1-800-979-8998. 1-800-979-8998.
Only ESPN Classic lets you pick what you want to watch Sunday nights. Just log on to ESPN.com on the Go Network and vote for the week's Classic Click and Pick event. This week, Click Choice 1 to see Bernie Perrant fend off Bobby Orr's Bruins in the Flyers 74 bid for the Stanley Cup. Click Choice 2 to see the birth of a new hockey hero when the Flyers tangle with the Islanders in an overtime thriller. Log on for even more Classic Click and Pick choices. Then, tune into ESPN Classic next Sunday at 7 to see if your pick is the Classic Click and Pick of the week. It's only on ESPN Classic.
Why do I rent from Enterprise? Very simple. No stress.
We'll be happy to
They arrange to pick me up free, so I don't have to ask anyone for a ride. See? No stress. Pick Enterprise. We'll pick you up. For Mother's Day, Zales has this stunning 1-carat diamond bracelet for $3.99. It's the perfect way to say thanks to the woman who's given you everything. At Zales stores nationwide, or shop online at zales.com.
This is ESPN Classic.
We're waiting for round 2. That was a big round for Muhammad Ali. No question about it. But Frazer always loses the first round. Around the neck. Frazer's still smiling as he pours in. Frazer working the body, Ali working the head. Two minutes left in this round. Sending him off. To the body. Working the body almost exclusively. Ali holding around the neck again. That was a big round for Ali, with Frazer coming on at the end.
This shows you at a 6.5-inch reach.
We're going to show some shots here by Muhammad Ali, the champion.
In order for Joe to get in there, he's just got to wade through there and use that head.
Big right hand.
Some real good ones.
That was a good one, you and Flip. He also got him a left hook on the jaw.
Joe's got to take about 2 or 3 in the head in order to get in there to get the body.
There's Joe Frazer now as we come up to round 3. Ali bowing in his corner. Angelo Dundee a little late getting out of the ring in Ali's corner. Round 3, scheduled for 15. Good punches by Frazer now as he's got Ali on the rope. Ali with the rope-a-dope. Frazer looking for an opening here. Almost a replica of Ali and Foreman last year.
Just in time for Mother's Day, Zales has a great selection of diamonds for just $99. So you can show her that you only want what's best for her, too. At Zales stores nationwide. Or shop online at Zales.com.
Trailers for sale or rent. Rooms to let 50 cents. Mama, man of means by no means. King of the road. 2 hours of pushing broom buys an 8, 12, 4-bedroom. I'm a man of means by no means.
When you have it your way, it just tastes better.
Hi.
Hey.
You quit smoking.
Did I? He didn't quit. He uses Targon mouthwash.
Your teeth look whiter.
Look how Targon removes tobacco tar from these tiles.
Your breath smells so fresh.
If you smoke, use Targon.
Oh my gosh, this is great. Look, I know. Yeah, I know. And now we have to go to that. Oh my gosh, Brian's gonna be a
Beautiful night off.
Now 100% of the people can get on the internet because when you buy a Gateway Essential PC with an Intel Celeron processor as low as $37 a month, you'll get the internet included. Call 1-800-GATEWAY, click or come in. We talk to 50,000 people a day. We know the internet is calling you. Get a Gateway Essential PC with a 400 megahertz Intel Celeron processor and we'll give you a year on the internet.
Hi, I'm old school football and baseball star Bo Jackson.
Jackson on the run, he caught it! Can you believe it?
And this is ESPN Classic.
UCLA man to man. 3, 2, rolls on the wiener. No! Put back! Doesn't count! Isn't good!
This is ESPN Classic.
Ken Norton, what is the difference between the punches Frazer was throwing when Ali was playing rope-a-dope and covering up on the ropes and the punches that Foreman threw at Ali to no avail?
Well, I would have to say that on Foreman's punches, they were more roundhouse punches. Joe's trying to pick his spots. He's trying to go between the hands. He's trying to go behind the elbows, between the kidneys, and this is bound to have a telling effect later on in the round if the fight goes that far.
This is when Ali puts on the rally towards the end of the round.
That's right. Frazer cannot match hand speed with Ali, so his best bet is to try to stay inside When Ali starts flurrying, is either tie him up or push him toward the ropes.
I noticed that Ali missed a lot in that round, as though he were over-anxious.
To a certain extent, he had played so much in the round, and toward the latter part of the round, always in the last 15 or 10 seconds, he tried to throw a big flurry.
Here's round 4. Frazer, the blue denim trunks, Ali, the white. Beats Frazer to the punch. Ali with the rope to go again. Frazer looking for a spot. He's not wasting punches, however. Been a one-sided fight so far. Frazer is finding some openings now for the body. Ali with those quick hands and sharp shooting keeps it his way. To go in the round. A low blow by Frazer. He's warned by the referee. All right, ref. Yeah, ref. Frazer, the aggressor, all the way. Ali doing most of the scoring. I don't give Ali. Over.
Edgar and I have so much in common. It's like we were long-lost brothers.
We both have larger-than-average ears.
We both have pretty straight hair.
It's creepy.
And get this. We both love the taste of Miller Lite because of the choice hops. It's like we were separated at birth.
Actually, George, I think Miller Lite tastes great because it's smooth.
Excuse me?
I like the smoothness.
Who are you?
Miller Lite, the great taste of a true Pilsner beer.
It knows 2 speeds. Stop and go. It just beat a series of the toughest stop-and-go driving tests in the world, and it's brand new. Go ahead. Guess. You have 4.3 seconds. Introducing Pennzoil with new Pure Base. Stop. Go. Pennzoil.
For Mother's Day, we have the Zales Keepsake gift box that holds a beautiful frame and a diamond heart pendant for just $99. It's a gift any mother would love at Zales stores nationwide or shop online at Zales.com.
How can you bring the world closer to you? Call Earthlink Sprint, America's leading internet service. You'll get direct, high-speed internet access. More local access numbers across the U.S. and Canada than any other ISP. All the help you need when you need it. Oh, yeah.
Now I can put my work out there for everyone to see.
Call today to find out more about Earthlink. And if you act now, it will cost you just $1 to try us for 60 days. Earthlink doesn't make you wait or hold you back. You'll get faster downloads, faster everything. Faster, 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 faster. All my favorite stuff shows up automatically. Earthlink was chosen as America's best ISP by PC Magazine. So why not sign up now? You'll get 60 days of unlimited access for only $1. Join more than 1 million people who have already made the move to Earthlink Sprint. We'll even give all your friends your new email address. Just call and bring the world home. After all, it is your internet. Oh, yeah.
For 20 points, can you name the greatest, grooviest, swingingest 70s sports quiz show ever?
Would you like to try a guess?
Don't even ask us that. Every weeknight from 7 to 8, ESPN Classic has got all the right answers. It's Sports Challenge. See the hippest, most happening athletes as they compete in the ultimate contest of mental conquest. If you've got a need for knowledge, check the facts on Sports Challenge. Every weeknight from 7 to 8, only on ESPN Classic. Are you old school?
This is ESPN Classic.
It looks to me as though this is going to be decided on condition. And
I think Joe is starting to smoke. But I think it's going to end up the way a lot of people probably suspect.
There's the corner of Ali as he leads the cheering. Ali leading his own cheering. His chief second, Angelo Dundee, with Drew Brown in there. Corner of Joe Frazer, Eddie Futch, Milt Bailey, and George Benton. Round 5 coming up. Neither boy looks the least bit tired so far, although Frazer has taken a good going over. They're both trained for a long fight, I'm sure of that. Coming back a little bit. Frazer using his right hand a little more now. Frazer the aggressor, Ali posing again. Ali really got nailed. me, this is an awful lot like the first fight between Frazer and Ali in 1971, when Ali built up a big lead and then Frazer started to come on. I thought Frazer came on there. Let's take a look at Frazer landing this good punch.
Very good left hook here by Joe. He leans back. And this is going to be very detrimental to Ali in the later rounds if he stays on the ropes. There's the hook.
And I noticed he wasn't as sharp in that last round. He missed a lot.
That's very true. Ali has to stay off the ropes. If he stays on the ropes, Joe can hit him in the kidneys, under the heart, behind the ears, whatever, and it's bound to have a telling effect later on in the fight.
And yet he stayed on the rope against Foreman and won.
Joe's a different type of fighter than Foreman.
Short punches.
A lot shorter and a lot more precise with him.
We're coming up to round 6. 1/3 of the fight is over, should it go the distance. It's 15 rounds. Frazer, the blue trump. Ali in white. I don't know what they score for aggressiveness in the Philippines, but Frazer has been the aggressor all the way. Landed a punch, that's why I thought it was Ali. Ali dancing for the first time. There. Frazer coming in low. This is a good round for Frazer.
Some days business is so slow, we can watch the buds bloom. And other times, we can barely keep up. So our cash flow is pretty erratic. That's a problem. But when we turned to the people at American Express Small Business Services, they had a solution. Corporate Optima. It's a credit card for business with a low fixed interest rate on purchases when I need to pay over time, and the buying power we need every day. So if the fax won't fax, we can replace it without missing an order. And with a generous credit line, we finally got a real display case at the same low rate. When we need to pay our temp help, I can also access my credit line with the check option. And it all shows up here on my management reports. I love what I do. And with help from American Express, I'll keep on doing it.
To apply for the Corporate Optima card with a low 9.99% fixed rate and no annual fee, call 1-800-SUCCESS.
She's managing her time, right down to the dime, with Sprint. Because now it's just a dime a minute on calling card calls, on calls to your Sprint 800 number, and all calls from home. Call 1-877-5-CONTACT and switch to Sprint. You can't control everything, but you can make the most of your time. Isn't that the point of contact? Switch now for a dime every time. Call toll-free 1-877-5-CONTACT.
If you want to see the greatest uncut fights of all time, you've got to watch ESPN Classic. Now experience boxing's most unique show, an exclusive look inside the ring with the champ, Sugar Ray Leonard. Sugar Ray's Hit Parade. He'll take you through historic battles and give you the inside story behind every hook, jab, and knockout from fights that are totally uncut. Sugar Ray's Hit Parade. Tuesday at 9, only on ESPN Classic.
So close to the action, you got to duck.
Are you old school?
Oh, beautiful, for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain, for purple mountains, majesty, above the fruited plain. America, America.
When you have it your way, it just tastes better.
This is ESPN Classic.
And we're coming up to round 7. It's been a fast bout.
Yeah, Muhammad had slowed down on its playing. He's playing around much less now, and
let's look at the replay here, Flip. There's a big left hook. That was early in the round. I think it was Frazer's best punch of the fight so far. Frazer's corner as we're waiting for round 7. Round 7 scheduled for 15. Frazer coming back. Ali dancing for the first time. Frazer's good right hand to the head for the first time. Frazer rolled with that punch. Referee Carlos Patilla from the Philippines. Fighting a smart fight now, picking his spots, breaking off the action when he wants to, resuming it when he wants to. Ali having a good round. Frazer's still the aggressor. Frazer stood up under Ali's best shot, and vice versa. Doing the holding as he has done it most of the fight. hoping to get in that big one. Ali got it in there. And round 7 in the Philippines Coliseum. And we're up to the halfway mark, or near it, Ken. I'd like well, take a look at this uppercut by Ali, Ken.
As you can see, Joe's got him on the ropes now. He'll step back, and Ali will see the opening for the uppercut, which is
Here it comes. Ooh, that was a
very good uppercut. But as you know, in the first fight, this is how Joe caught him on the ropes. He was throwing an uppercut, and he caught him over the top with the hook. So it's very dangerous also.
What do you think about condition of the two of them? Frazer has taken the more punishment, but Ali has taken a lot, too. What do you think, Ken?
At the present time, I would have to say that Frazer is in better condition.
Would you really?
Yes, I would.
Well, that's interesting. How about you, Flip?
Well, as I said earlier, Joe is really starting to smoke. It looked a little shaky from the go, but Joe is starting to smoke, and I think we're going on at a pretty good pace now, and either man may win it right now.
Here's round 8. Ali's trunks are dropping little by little. The supporter is obvious now. No knockdowns. By Ali. Ali's got Joe covering up for the first time. Been a rocky round for the challenger. Strong and scoring heavily, even though he took a lot in this round. Frazer may have evened up the round. Leaving himself more exposed on the inside.
Just in time for Mother's Day, Zales has a half-carat diamond band for just $1.99. It's just one more reason for her to talk about you to her friends. At Zales stores nationwide or shop online at zales.com.
Hello, I'm Bill Dwyer. Alongside me, the professor, Matt Vasgersian.
Up ahead, plenty of MLB 2000 action.
In Boston, we'll see Kenny Lofton and Rob Garciaparra worse than the IRS. You want receipts? I got receipts.
In Cincinnati, Kevin Brown to Barry Larkin. Sit down and shut up.
In New York, Jorge Posada finds out from the Big Hurt what it feels like to be a possum taking a dirt nap on the Jersey Turnpike.
These highlights plus Cohn, Ripken, and Biggio coming up.
When you're active, the last thing you want is the uncomfortable itch of dandruff. Introducing new Head & Shoulders Refresh. It helps prevent dandruff, and its refreshing mint formula feels cool and stimulating on the scalp. No regular shampoo can give you hair so refreshed and flake-free. New Head & Shoulders Refresh from the Head & Shoulders family. Our refreshing way to help prevent dandruff.
You know, I never thought it could happen to us.
Jim Rogers talks about the day he called Genus Credit Management.
It was right after Christmas. First the car died, then the furnace went. Then all of a sudden we found ourselves in tremendous debt. We had credit card companies after us, collection agencies calling. I didn't know what to do.
There's a place to call for help, and the service is free.
Genus Credit Management, this is Lisa.
It's not a loan, it's a way to get out of debt, because we work with nearly 40,000 banks and other creditors to help you become debt-free.
So I called them, and they went to bat for us. You know, they got our monthly payments down so we could pay everybody off.
Get all your bills together, then give us a call. In 30 minutes, we can lower your payments and start getting you out of debt.
You know, after a while, the bill collectors stopped calling.
And I can't tell you how good that felt.
Call today and get the help you need from Genus Credit Management. It's not a loan, it's a way out of debt.
I just wish we'd called them sooner.
On the next Shap One-on-One, a college career that made history and one of the NBA's 50 greatest players, Bill Walton.
You're the only big man I can think of who's known as a passer, as a field general, as a quarterback.
From the legends who inspired him.
I just loved the way Russell did whatever it took to win.
To the coaches that pushed him to the top.
The real skill that John Wooden had was in developing you as a person.
Walton, Shap One-on-One, tomorrow at 6:30 only on ESPN Classic.
I got the chance to live my dreams.
This is ESPN Classic.
The 71 fight was a super fight, but I think this is just as super between these men.
Actually, I think it's better. Ollie's really staying in there and punching with him all the way, and he's neither one. Couldn't say that either one is carrying the fight to the other at this point, I don't think. And I think, they're both in superb condition, and Frazer is unbelievable. The amount times that he got hit on the head, that he got clocked there, that he could stand there and keep coming at him. It's just fantastic, the punches that he's been taking.
Ken Norton, what do you think now?
What do I think?
Coming up to round 9.
At the present time, Ollie is definitely ahead. Joe has to find some way to stop getting hit so much. They're bound to have a telling effect soon. He got stunned with a very good left hook there. Ollie hit him with a very good left hook, right hand, and Joe was staggered, but Ollie didn't notice that he was taking advantage of it.
Round 9, scheduled for 15. Boys dripping perspiration. It's hot here. Frazer, the blue denim trunks, Allie in white. Allie up on his toes more, setting the pace. Oh, just as well for Allie that one missed. Frazer has been hitting low a lot lately. Get that guard down. 2 minutes left in the round. Joe conserving his strength there as Allie holds on. Joe trying to set him up for the left hook, and Allie knows it. And again is beating him to the punch constantly. These are good body shots by Frazer when he gets them in there. Joe coming in faster. A minute to go in the round. Doubly hooking with that left hand. Head and body, body and head. Round almost over. Round to Frazer on aggressiveness.
Yes, I would on aggressiveness. Plus, when Ali starts boxing, he dances for maybe a few seconds, and he always ends up with his back on the ropes, which is very bad. This is Joe's best place. If Ali stays on the ropes, he's going to get picked to death by Joe's punching power. Now, so Ali has to keep him in the center of the ring, or he has to throw quick flurries on the ropes and to get off the ropes quick. If he stays on the ropes, he's definitely going to fall behind.
You mean Ali?
Yes, Ali, right. Ali. Joe's best position is on the ropes. He can't match Ali for speed in the middle of the ring, and he can't do anything in the middle of the ring. He's too short. So his best place is on the ropes, and he's walking Ali just walking him straight to the ropes every time.
I would think that his body shots have got to take some toll on Ali, but Ali's a remarkable athlete. Up to now, they don't seem to have bothered him.
If you notice, they have to bother him. He hasn't been dancing. He starts to dance, and he comes down off his toes, which means the body's shots are bothering him.
Round 10, scheduled for 15. Ali setting himself to punch harder in this round. Ali going flat-footed. Has had an awful lot of trouble coping with Ali's fast hands. Muhammad Ali's got those fast hands. Two minutes left in the round. Ali's corner keeps yelling, cross yourself, meaning get the arms across the body. Frazer doesn't get the clean shots at Ali that Ali gets at him. Joe is starting to grunt again with his punches. Ali doing the holding again. That did Ali no good. Seconds to go in the round.
for sale or rent. Rooms to let 50 cents. Mama, man of means by no means. King of the road. 2 hours of pushing broom buys an 8, 12, 4-bedroom. Mama, man of means by no means.
When you have it your way, it just tastes better.
One day in the town of Mess, a neat thought struck Mr. Hutch. It's time to get organized. I think I'll use a Brother P-Touch. So from room to room he went, labeling on the run. Files, videotapes, this is not work, it's fun. Fine wine, nails, so very much. There was no end to what could be P-Touched. For P-Touch labeling caught on street after street. And now the town of Mess is simply the town of neat. Brother P-Touch at these neat locations.
For Mother's Day, Zales has this stunning 1-carat diamond bracelet for $3.99. It's the perfect way to say thanks to the woman who's given you everything. At Zales stores nationwide, or shop online at zales.com.
Do you dare to be bare everywhere? Can you expose your toes? Or do you hide them because of embarrassing, ugly nail fungus that turns nails' colors, makes them thick or brittle? Well, now you can discover how it's possible to get healthier nails, more beautiful nails back. By calling this number, you'll receive a free video and learn about effective oral treatments your doctor has. Remember, there are 20 little reasons you should call for your free video on nail care and treatments. This year, quit covering up because of embarrassing nail fungus. Learn how to lose those shoes and love it. Then dare to be bare. Everywhere. Because fungus-free nails are a bare necessity.
Every Friday, ESPN unveils a new profile in the countdown of the 50 greatest athletes of the century. This week, the Mick. From the plains of Oklahoma to the Badlands of the Bronx, Mickey Mantle etched his name in Yankee history. From his raw country power through his brilliant but injury-plagued career to his untimely death, Mickey Mantle proved his mettle time and again, both on and off the field. Sports Century's 50 Greatest Athletes, number 37, Mickey Mantle. Friday at 10:30 on ESPN, presented by General Motors.
This is ESPN Classic.
I don't know, Flip. I think it's a pretty close fight.
I do too. I do.
The heavyweight championship of the world.
I don't think that
any 10 rounds of bruising action. Nobody's got a decided edge as far as I can see.
And it's definitely turns out to be the thriller that everyone expected. And I think we're in for a few more rounds. I was off on my prediction of it ending before 9, but I still don't believe it'll go 15.
Well, you, O'Brien, do you have any thoughts on it?
Well, I'll tell you the way it's going now. I think that I think it's going to go all the way. Unless, yes, sir, I do. And I think that Joe is just fantastic the way he's taking it.
Let's see Joe Frazer here now. In one of his big rallies of the round.
I still feel that Ollie's got control of it.
Round 11, 5 to go. Ali alternately dancing, fighting flat-footed, and going to the rope. Joe got off the ropes that time. Now this is a switch. Joe is on the rope. Super fight all the way here in the Philippine Coliseum. So far, a good round for Ali. Frazer's corner. Referee trying to get them out of there. Frazer teeing off on Ali now with the right hand. Ali will probably open up all of a sudden. A minute to go in the round. To go in the round. Ken Norton, I've seen a lot of them, but this has got a rank with Lewis and Kahn, Marciano and Walcott, and the first Ali-Frazier fight. This is one of the great ones.
That's very true. These men are staying on the ropes, and this is where the men become men. There's no playing on the ropes. Ali's fighting back, which he's fighting more than people thought he could on the inside. There's a lot of action here.
Let's see this now. Frazer trying to trap Ali on the ropes. Ali with those sharp punches. I notice that Ali is not getting a good follow-through on his punches like Frazer is, though. Ken, he doesn't seem to throw everything into a punch.
Ali is basically not a devastating puncher. Joe's main asset is his power. And Ali's main asset is the speed and his sharpness. And in this fight, conditioning, physical conditioning is going to mean a lot in the few rounds that are left.
Round 12. Ali starts the round, every round, scoring heavily. Frazer seems to be coasting a little bit here, and Ali is scoring on him. Two minutes left in the round. Frazer looking for a spot on the inside. The round half over.
Get out of the rope, Sheriff! Get off the rope! Get off the rope, Sully!
To go on the round. Frazer seems to be bleeding from the mouth. First sign of blood in the fight. almost over. Ken Norton, I thought Joe Frazer showed signs of tiring for the first time in that round. He had Ali on the ropes a couple of times, and he didn't seem to have any zip. Now, that's just my opinion. What do you think?
I think that he was told from his corner by Eddie Futch that he's been throwing a lot of hard shots to the body. And they don't want a reiteration of what happened with Foreman of throwing yourself out on the ropes. So I would have to say that I think Eddie had told the man, like, to get him on the ropes, throw the punches, don't put as much power into them, just get the points behind them.
Did you go over strategy with Futch before this fight and have him tell you what his strategy was?
No, I didn't.
No. Anyway, there's Muhammad Ali's corner.
And you notice on Muhammad's punches, he doesn't have as much in them. They're not as quick as they used to be in the beginning. He's throwing good sharp punches, but they're not as quick.
I thought they were pretty quick in that round.
I don't think so, Don.
You're the expert. Round 13. Ali trying to set the pace again. Ali ready to open up with those combinations. Both boys slow down for a moment. Left in the round. Grabbing around the neck. Big round for Ali. Ali slips. Ali holding. Frazer looked awful tired, is puffed around both eyes now. Ken Norton.
Don, for the first time, Frazer sustained a small cut.
Order Giggle Wiggle from the people who brought you the Fanoodle. Thanks, Kid Power.
Big Fights Boxing Hour gives you access to the largest boxing library in the world. Here's what you can check out in this library. Rare footage of classic fighters, the stories from outside the ring, and volumes of the greatest action in boxing history. Every week, Al Bernstein puts you ringside for classic fights you can't see anywhere else. Ali, Marciano, Leonard, Lewis, plus hard-hitting fighters every boxing fan ought to know. Big Fights Boxing Hour, Tuesday at 10, only on ESPN Classic.
Hey! No, down here. Instead of running out for stamps, shouldn't you be running your business? Man, Imagine a simpler way. Get the Personal Post postage meter from Pitney Bowes. Send mail without ever going out for stamps. Just weigh, punch in the postage, and voila. Professionally metered mail and no wasted postage. You can also add a personal message to get your mail noticed. And postage refills by phone in 30 seconds, day or night. Now listen up, because here's what you'll get. Besides a lot more time.
You'll get the postage meter and money-saving electronic scale.
So there's no wasted postage.
For a 90-day free trial.
Free is good.
You'll also get the Mail Marketer software.
Create really nifty direct mail to help your business grow.
Call now for your 90-day free trial, and you'll also get our Mail Marketer software absolutely free.
Now watch your business grow. Hey, I look good in red. The Personal Post postage meter from Pitney Bowes. Who else?
This is ESPN Classic.
Something else. What about the interview in the ring? That he had in the middle round. Frazer's badly hurt. That was the biggest round of the fight for anybody. Frazer was within a punch or two of going down. The doctor comes up and looks at Frazer. I think it's going to be over. It's all over. Going to get up in the ring. And John, let me help you. I'm up in the ring here, and Muhammad Ali is pretty well spent, and I'm going to try to get over at him. We're trying to get in here to talk to Ali, who has retained his title, and I think he needs a little air because this has to have been one of the most bruising heavyweight championships of all time. Our cameraman's trying to get in here. Bertie Pacheco, how is Ali?
Ali is very good, only he's a little tired. As you can see, he wanted to avoid all the pushing and mauling that goes on after one of these fights.
Yeah.
I think it was well stopped.
Nice that they cleared the ring.
Well, they're doing a better job here than they have anyplace else.
I'm going to ask Herbert Muhammad to come over here. Herbert is the manager and a fine manager of Muhammad Ali. Herbert, you must be very happy.
I am very happy. All praise is due to Allah. And I'm very proud of Muhammad. And I think Joe Frazer should be recommended for the brilliant fight he put on. Thank you very much.
A fine, brilliant fight. Here's Joe Frazer come over to talk to Muhammad Ali. He's disappointed. Muhammad, can you say a word now around the world? Congratulations, first of all. You'll be champion for a long time.
Assalamu alaikum to Wallace Muhammad, the leader of the Muslims now in America. Assalamu alaikum to my beautiful wife, Khalil Ali, formerly Belinda. Hello to Mayor Sloan of Louisville, the Central High School. Kentucky, hello.
We're trying to get another word. Muhammad, I'd like to ask you about the fight. Just a question. Did you have any doubt about winning at any time?
Well, round 10, I was surprised Joe had so much stamina. I was surprised as in shape he was. And if I didn't have the condition, I know I would have lost. There was too much pressure.
I think he deserved a lot of
He is the greatest fighter of all times next to me.
Except for you.
Except for me.
Thank you very much, Muhammad Ali, and good luck. When do you
Hello to Ellie Brown out there in Louisville, John J. Hooker,
how about
John Brown and everybody.
Well, what do you think now? What's the future? Foreman against
George
Martin, and you
Foreman.
find the winner?
That's right, and then I want to retire. This is too painful. It's too much work.
Okay.
Might have a heart attack or something. I want to get up while I'm on top.
I know you're tired. Thank you again, and congratulations.
One more thing. I want everybody to know that I'm the greatest fighter of all times, and the greatest city of all times is Louisville, Kentucky.
Here's the president.
Ferdinand Marcos, the president of the Philippines, coming over to talk to Muhammad Ali.
Congratulations.
Right, champ.
Let's go and get the trophy.
President Marcos, could I just ask a word?
Yes,
What did you think of the fight?
Wonderful.
Here's the trophy being given to Muhammad Ali by the president of the Philippines, Ferdinand Marcos. Beautiful trophy.
This trophy goes on exhibition in Louisville, Kentucky at the high school where I came up from. I want to say hello to everybody at Madison Junior High School. It's got a new name now, Virginia Avenue and Duval Junior High. Greatest schools in the world because I went there in Louisville, Kentucky.
Good luck to you. Thank you very much.
Let's see if we can get...
Well, back we go to ringside. Fine. We're going back to ringside now.
I bet 2-1 for you.
And by the end of that fight, Ali had totally spent himself. He was stretched out in the ring. He had no strength left. And that night, after that fight, Joe Frazer was in the hotel ballroom singing, dancing, celebrating, and Ali couldn't go anywhere. Ali was in bed, trying to get a little bit of energy back.